Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. Now, Donald Trump has been described by a lot of people as being thin-skinned. And we've seen a lot of examples of that lately. Joe Biden has been needling Trump since before he got into the race, and he's really ruffled Trump's feathers to the point where there was one day when he put out over 60 angry tweets about it. Nancy Pelosi routinely speaks to and about Trump as though he were a 6-year-old. This week she said he was engaged in a cover-up, and recently said that he needed an intervention. And have you noticed that when Trump talks about his adversaries, he usually accuses them of being the things that people say to describe him? He's always talking about how smart he is, but everybody knows that he's always the dumbest guy in the room. He accused Nancy Pelosi of becoming unhinged, but everybody knows that he was the one who threw the temper tantrum and stormed out of the meeting. But it's not just his adversaries that describe him like that. Here's what his supporters, his friends, and former employees have to say about it. Rex Tillerson, his former Secretary of State, described him as a fucking moron. His Defense Secretary, Jim Mattis, said he has the understanding of a 6th grader. John Kelly, his Chief of Staff, frequently called him an idiot and unhinged. Kelly often described himself as trying to save the country from Trump. Steve Mnuchin, his Treasury Secretary, and Reince Priebus, his former Chief of Staff, used to call him an idiot. Gary Cohn, his former economic advisor, said he was dumb as shit. His former National Security Advisor, H.R. McMaster, called him a dope. Steve Bannon said Trump was like an 11-year-old. These aren't his enemies. These aren't his adversaries. These are his supporters and friends. The people who helped Trump to get elected president and tried the best they could to serve him faithfully. This is how they describe him. This is how little respect they had for his intelligence and for him as a person. So here's something for the 38% of Americans who still support Trump to think about. If the people who know Trump best all agree that he's a moron, what does that say about you? Thanks for listening. Well, I want to thank you all for watching my videos. But there are certain changes that Google has made to YouTube, which, since I'm a smaller channel, means that I can't monetize my videos. So I found places where I can. So instead of watching my videos here on YouTube, I'd appreciate it if you go either to Patreon or to Top Buzz. They let me monetize videos, and I don't even have to put commercials on. So, if you want to become a patron on Patreon, that's fine. If you don't, you can still watch the videos there. I've just kind of given up on YouTube. YouTube is just a place that I use so that I can put my videos in other places. So, Patreon, Top Buzz, the links are in the description box. Thanks a lot.